G'day, I'm going to run you through how to get started with HyperStake. Now, anytime I mention a website, I'll include the URL in the video description so you can just open up the links directly. Your first point of call is the Bitcointalk thread on HyperStake. There's all sorts of useful information here, including another getting started guide. So it just runs through the exact same stuff as we're doing in the video, but it's a really good reference. The next thing we need to do is download a few different files. So once again, these will be linked for you in the video description. But if we scroll down here a little, we'll see there's the wallet file, and there's also something called the blockchain bootstrap. So if we open up this first, and if we click and download the bootstrap file, it's quite large, 461 meg, so it will take a little while. While that's downloading, let's go back to the wallet. If we open up the wallet link, we'll see there's a few different files here for different operating systems. So I'm not going to run you through how to install the wallet step by step. It's just like any other program, really easy to install. So download that, get it installed, and then we'll go from there. Okay, you should now have your bootstrap downloaded and your wallet installed. Make sure you unzip the bootstrap file. But for now, let's open up the wallet. Sometimes it can be quite slow, so just give it time to do its thing. The first thing we'll notice is that it says the wallet's out of sync. In a second, it's going to start downloading some blocks here, but we'll be able to speed that process up with the bootstrap file in a minute. Now, the first thing we want to do is turn on encryption. So, as you can read here, it says use a passphrase of 10 or more random characters or 8 or more words. That's really important for your security, but just to speed things up, we're just going to use a short password. But you should definitely use a really long one. Click OK, click yes. Now you just have to wait a second for it to confirm, and then after all this, the wallet's going to close. We now need to copy the bootstrap file. So first thing we need to do is head to the HyperStake directory. Go down to the Windows search bar and type in run. From here, we want to type in %appdata%. Hit OK, and that will load us up to the right directory. From there, open up HyperStake. We then just need to move the bootstrap file across. Okay, we can go ahead now and open up the wallet. Now, this is going to be quite slow because it's loading that bootstrap file. It could take an hour or 2 hours, depending on how slow your computer is. Now, don't be tempted to click on it or try and do anything to speed up the process because chances are it will crash. Just wait, let it do its thing, get a coffee, chill out, and we'll come back once it's done. If your wallet crashes while loading the bootstrap, then there's just something we need to do before running it again. So first up, make sure it's fully closed and then jump back into the HyperStake directory. You'll see that bootstrap.dat has now become bootstrap.dat.old. We need to rename that back to bootstrap.dat. Click yes, and now we can reload the wallet. Your wallet should now be fully synced. Jump into the Receive tab to find the address to actually send your HyperStake to. If you don't have any, jump onto an exchange such as Cryptopia and buy some. Now, it's going to take just a little while for your HyperStake to actually make it into your wallet, so once again, be patient. Your Hype will show up in your recent transactions, but at first it'll be unconfirmed. You've just got to wait for that to be confirmed before it's added to your balance, and then we can actually split it. I've now deposited 58,000 HyperStake into my wallet. Now, HyperStake's a proof of stake coin, which means we can earn rewards just for holding a balance in our wallet. If you want to learn more about proof of stake, jump into the HyperStake Wiki, which is filled with all sorts of useful information. As is, our 58,000 hype counts as one stake, which can earn up to 1,000 hype reward. What we want to do is split that 58,000 into separate stakes to increase our chances of earning a reward. We don't want to split it into too many chunks though, as that will actually reduce our reward payout. Choosing the right size for each stake is easy. In the video description is a link to the HyperStake Block Explorer. What we need to do is find the average stake weight spent. So if we just hover over here, we see it's about 275,000. It's really important that you actually check this number yourself and not just use my number because it will change over time. Stake weight is the number of hype in a stake multiplied by the age, which is capped at 30 days. We want each stake to about equal the average weight after 15 days. Now, you don't actually have to know the nuts and bolts of this, but if you want to learn more, check out the wiki and the written HyperStake guide. So what we're going to do is open up a calculator. To find out how many hype should be in each stake, we take our 275,000 and we divide it by 15. That gives us 18,333 hype per stake. Of course, that doesn't actually divide equally into our 58,000. So instead, we're going to divide our 58,000 by 3, which gives us 19,333 hype per stake. Now we need to actually split our hype into 3 different stakes. First, unlock the wallet. Now click Send and Coin Control. Here you'll see a number, days to stake. Our coins won't actually start staking until they're 8.8 days old. When we split them, that number's reset, so we want to split them as soon as possible. Now we need to select our hype and click OK. Next, we need to select Split Block and enter in 3 for the 3 blocks we're going to make. As you can see here, each block is around 19,000 hype. There's also a really small fee that we pay. So we need to copy and paste the after fee value, place it down here. Now we just need to enter our HyperStake address. So if we click on Receive and then right click our address, copy it, go back to Send. Now we can just paste it into the Pay To section. There we go. We hit Send, confirm, accept, and we're done. So if we go back to Overview, we'll see now that we've got another transaction. Let's take a look at our new blocks of HyperStake. Click on Send and Coin Control. As you can see, we've got 3 equal blocks here. The days to stake has also been reset to 8.8, so we've got to wait 8.8 days until these are actually ready to stake. So there's one more step. Click OK, head back to Overview. We want to click Lock Our Wallet, then jump up into Tools and unlock our wallet for POS. Type in our password again. And there we go. Our wallet has been unlocked and we're ready to start staking. Of course, remember, it's going to take 8.8 days before our coins are actually ready to stake. The hype also needs to remain unused in the wallet while we wait. You don't need to actually keep the wallet open during the 8.8 days though. Once that time period is up, your coins will automatically start to stake, but only when the wallet's actually open. In other words, you want it running at all times to maximize your chances of getting a reward. And don't stress if you don't get any rewards for a little while. Staking is totally random, so it might happen right away or it might take a bit longer. Any new hype added to your wallet can also be split and staked, but it also needs to wait for 8.8 days before it's ready. If you have any further questions or run into problems, check out the written guide. It also has some details on the maths behind the staking and the weights for those who want a bit of a deeper understanding. You can also join the HyperStake Slack, where someone from the community should be able to help you if you have any further issues. Don't forget, all the websites you need are linked in the description below the video. Happy hyperstaking!